I apologize all for being a little bit late. There's a slight issue with the call, but it looks like it's all set now. So, good day, everybody that's joining us from MyConstant and also from Firo. I know that the past couple of months have been a little bit rough, but I hope that you guys are doing all just fine. We're joined here today with MyConstant, who recently joined the Firo Global Group Chat and is presently providing a fantastic deal for Firo holders. And I'm sure we're all excited to see what they have to offer. It is an honor for them to be with us today. Before we start, let's go over some things. So, right now, the text chat channels are disabled. You will only be able to listen in on the conversation that we're having. Um, there's going to be a section one where Nathaniel and Loudy from MyConstant will do a quick overview of MyConstant. And then there's going to be a section two where they will go into detail about special offers for Firo. Section three is where we will ultimately open the chat channels so that you can ask your questions and we can hear answers from Nathaniel and also Loudy. All right, so let's not keep our guests waiting any longer. Kindly give them a warm welcome to our special guest today, Loudy and Nathaniel from MyConstant. So, hello there, Loudy and Nathaniel. We're overjoyed to have you here today. May you briefly tell us a bit about yourselves, your coworkers here, and my constant is all about?
Yeah, thank you, Lucas, for all the information and your go through the agenda. It's wonderful to miss everyone as the Ask Me Everything with Firo events today. So I will say my constant is a peer-to-peer lending technologies that allow users to borrow money in USD, in Firo, or other cryptocurrencies. Me and Nathaniel are on the same team, and we are here to provide you with our best terms of experience based on the community connection like this, and we will like broaden and want to share with you the product knowledge. I'll be with you guys in the section one and two, and Nathaniel and I will contribute with the section three as much as possible per your concern, per your questions. We are happy to hear that. And furthermore, in order to give the Firo community with more trading alternatives, we would want to extend our product by providing futures and short selling to you guys. Thank you.
All right. May you enlighten us a little bit about the people behind MyConstant? How did you raise the funds to launch MyConstant?
Yeah, MyConstant was created by Duy Hun. He was the Vietnamese but lived a long time in Texas, U.S. He's a serial entrepreneur and our computer scientist. Following with that, Zon Chu, um, he served as our CEO, while me serve as the business development managers, and Nathaniel is our product senior as well as he's a product expert with us. We are proud to say that my constant begins along without any cash or investment, and it has remained a bootstrap enterprise ever since. And we are proud to say that we do not intend to raise any funding for a future case.
Sounds like a good plan. What do you think the people appreciate most about MyConstant?
Yeah, I have to say it's like user enjoy the borrow features and we provide the values to the community, which necessitate more efforts from our core team than just only developing it. And we can certainly go over it again in our next session when we get into more depth.
Excellent. Thank you, Loudy, for sharing such an in-depth of MyConstant. Let's go on to the next part then, uh, which I'm sure many of the members would love discovering. So let's go through the specifics of what the Firo holders might benefit from MyConstant. To start, there are numerous P2P, peer-to-peer lending solutions on the market today. Thus, how might MyConstant assists the Firo community in ways that peer-to-peer lenders are unable to?
Yeah, the first one will be we have the supported algorithm transfer capabilities and quick cryptos rituals. My constant is significantly enhancing your crypto community, and we are honors Firo's that. This is just one of a kind offers ABR for crypto back loan that's beginning at just only 4%. Following that, proceed with accelerated KYC for Firo user this week during this AMA week in order to provide you guys the quickest possible time for Firo registrations on MyConstant that will be allow user to faster experience on our smart apps. So let me share with you. So there's some time when people's like you need immediate cash to settle a problem or engage in other commercial ventures or you resolve your personal reason such as college tuitions or sometimes you have a plan about purchasing a home, so that's when borrowing against Firo allow you to avoid selling any of your token while maintaining a bigger budget for you for trading or acquiring additional Firo. So you may save this or claim offers this way to keep more Firo without spending more Firo.
All right, fascinating. I wish I had known that before I went to college myself. Given how long it typically takes to implement in the regular market, the rapid receipt feature is definitely something to look forward to. My constant, as we know, has three items in total, two of which are scheduled for publication. Would you please provide additional details about this?
Yes, absolutely. We provide three products to borrower in totals. Our core products is crypto backed loans, which has like the lowest APR beginning at 4% per I say for Firo users only. And the short selling of and futures started two new products that seems to crypto industry that will be offered with Firo along with the voting ball we already conducted like couple weeks ago to gather the interest from you guys from Firo communities. So tonight we have live the features already. After this AMA you can join Firo on my constant lively, and we hope you enjoy our platform and we are always open and welcome for your feedback.
Thank you. That's really spectacular. Would you give any further information on the products? To begin with, what advantages does short selling offer?
Yeah, we are offering a transparent means that of leveraging rate or offer you special deal for user to enjoy the advantages while your opening short selling order is active. Um, a few short selling techniques on my constant is rational, reasonable, as well as generally profitable decision for you. That will be like the first of all, shorting Firo has the benefits allowing user to earn and take disadvantages when the price maybe go falls. And the next one will be short selling is a way of obtaining more Firo as well as the advantages of the consumer. So I would like to provide like we have a small fees of this that will be 1% matching charge and 7% APR you based on your USD value of your shorted Firo. Principal will be calculated every second. Hope this provides you more information.
Fair enough. I wholeheartedly concur. When the market's direction is unclear, short selling might be a powerful tool. Most of the time, that is. If it is for the crypto market, you never know what will happen next. What about Firo futures? What can you do to serve the Firo community in that regard?
Yeah, so we are create a simple, intuitive user experience, especially for Firo with future our future features to guarantee that you are not irritated or confused when using our websites, our apps. And the top of that will be we have the comparing technique between the multiple markets to give you the best pricing. So you have no concerns about the market price. And to be honest, we would choose to broaden by offering futures to Firo. This is I have to say this is non-U.S. resident because we got the legal comply with the U.S. So the future would not supply for the customer from U.S. Uh, and you can consider the investment options that use our future product of borrowing concept to give you with up to a 150% in return if you time the Firo market right. It is split evenly between investment and borrowing. So when a Firo enter to begin a future deal, we buy the equal Firo at 50 times leverage. Seeing as you borrow from their services and you wouldn't get the possessions of underlying assets, you are your owner. You are the owner of the access future position. So from we help Firo, we help the community by our smart app, our smart website. We conduct on additional operations steps such as like comparing the pricing between Binance or with other platform to gather the best price to be pop up on our website for you. Purchasing, we are transferring and so on, making things for user, and that's really friendly. As you can see from that, the core team make every effort to minimize the future product charge to you, which is a minimum 0.2% of the overall leverage position. I'll give you an examples like if you conduct $10 transactions and leverage is 50 times, you will get the fee which is like $1. Um, the formulas will be 0.2% of 10 times 50 will be only $1.
Excellent. So with those alternatives in hand, what advantages might MyConstant provide, especially for Firo users?
Yes, I could say our APR is really competitive. The sexiest current APR that save you up to 33% for Firo users only, of counting from this AMA. And for this is for the crypto back loan will be 2 weeks available for 2 weeks. While if you are sending Firos to the platform as a collateral, um, so for further advantages while using MyConstant, if you are a Firo user, um, we have our additional value added features, including like allow you to auto top up, ability to withdraw Firo or stablecoin token that can be freely transferred or exchanged between them on MyConstant. And you don't have to log in, log out, going somewhere to exchange it. You can exchange it right in MyConstant. And what we are offering now, and as I repeat it like 3 times and always as our unique selling points of the most competitive interest rate, that's for crypto back loan with monthly APR just as low at 4% for Firo. The next one, graciously, we accept to take over 71 different cryptocurrencies for you as collateral. Um, and the next important point is that, and we would like you to know that our goal that we invest and train in a highly competent contact centers that's open 24 hours a day, that we will never leave you alone. Whenever you are, wherever you are living in which state of the world, which size of the world, we are always there for you when reaching out to us. And with 7 days a week, we are no taking a day off. And from that, we always please note that the community are always welcome to participate in and offer your feedback on our initiative based on experience with our services. We take it seriously. um the last one, last but not least, the members our membership campaign, which we pay you and you earn from us for every doing even the most simplest actions on our side. It's like you are just complete your first transaction, you just invite your friend to the platform, or you just resolve our Q&A section to gain more knowledge, or you just transfer an amount from your balance to your friend's balance. We For every of your actions that we letting us know, you give us a chance. You are with us and we are connected from that. We do appreciate and recognize all by rewarding you with all the thumbs up points and cash. So, from your daily actions on our apps, we are improving the apps day by day, which is all for our user, especially Firo.
Excellent. That's a lot of opportunities for Firo holders. I'm sure the community would appreciate these benefits. All right, so here's the main point of this part. Would you suggest what would you suggest if you desired to get the most out of our Firo?
Uh, since guys wouldn't mind like you rolling the dice, you might to take a little bit risk. You may perform straight borrowings on MyConstant. Follow the step will be three steps. The first one as collateral, make a Firo deposits. So the second one will be withdraw in USDT, and you can buy an additional Firo from that amount. And the last step is you can repeat. We allow user to repeat the process until you have at least like 2.5 times from the starting amount. You earn more from there.
All right, that's great to hear, Loudy. You've already found ways to make the most of my constant. Thank you very much from Firo, Loudy, for your growing activity. We'll go on to the last step and shine some light on our community, giving them a chance to speak their mind. In this section, anyone would be welcome to ask any questions about my constant and the Firo services. Loudy and the team will reply as soon as they through the voice chat or even potentially in the text chat. Although just to give you a heads up, if they cannot answer it at this time, they will contact you at a later date to answer your question. All right, so I'm unlocking the features now so that you can go ahead and post your questions, and I will start reading them for them. All right, fire away. Zed says, I'm assuming this is a custodial service, and therefore, how are the collateral assets protected while depositing in your service?
So when it comes to the collateral that we keep on our platform, everything is locked in a smart contract. So every time that you are matched with an investor as a borrower and you're putting in collateral, it is then locked in that smart contract, and you wouldn't be able to access it until, of course, the end of the term. And the same thing goes for our investors as well. When it comes to the collateral, once the value of that collateral were to hit 110% of that value, then of course it will be sold. And that's done all through the smart contract as well. If it's ever over that, the smart contract will allow you to overdraft. So if you have more than, say, 150% of that loan amount in that specific investment or for that collateral for that specific loan, then you can always overdraft. So say if you have 180% instead of just the required 150, then at that point you'll be able to withdraw the excess, which you can do from the website.
Thank you very much for your answer, Nathaniel. All right, anybody else have any questions? Don't feel shy. All right, so Muggles asks, could you please tell us the difference between futures and short selling? Do you guys need me to repeat the question?
So a futures is kind of new when it comes to what we're going to be finalizing with it. Short selling, however, as far as just giving you a brief synopsis of what that is, short selling is an opportunity for you to basically predict or bet against the market. So, say if you have one Bitcoin and you bought it today, and say it's at $30,000, and you predict that it's going to be a drop when it comes to the value of Bitcoin. So what happens is you're able to then sell your cryptocurrency. So sell that Bitcoin for 30,000, put that in the bank. That way, when it drops, and it drops say to 20,000 or so, you don't lose money out on that, because now you have still the $30,000. And if you wanted to now repurchase the cryptocurrency like Bitcoin at $30,000, you're not losing any money. So if it goes up again, which usually how the market works, when the value of Bitcoin drops, there's usually an increase and a decrease. So you can kind of predict the market based on your own tools, but it is risky, of course, because you're betting against the market. And when you're betting against the market, that is the key to either gaining money or losing. But this helps you protect your funds when you can see maybe certain trends in the market and you feel like there's going to be a drop. That is when you would take advantage of short selling, so where you wouldn't be able to lose money, you would actually be gaining money.
That's really cool.
Does anybody else have any questions? All right, so Crypto Lord asks, marketing is a central element for every project, so that everyone knows the potential that a project can bring is vital to achieve the goal set. What is your strategy to attract new users and investors to your platform and keep them long term?
Yeah, I would say our thank you, Crypto Lore, for your really straightforward and on point questions. The strategies was we the first one will be on the platform. We try to make it transparent as much as possible. That's we show the price. We show the rates between markets that you know that that's let you know that the rates that you are having on our platform is the best rate. The second one will be um, our customer support that will say that our strength, and because we are always listen to our user experience, our user problem, our and we also consult them how to invest more, how to get more money, that keep your money roll like constantly. That's also why we are named MyConstant. And for the platforms that for the long terms, that's I believe with our memberships, our transparent platforms, our corporate helpful, um, always their customer support team, and the most our unique selling point is the competitive APR. And ours, like we have multiple terms like 30 days, 60 days, 180 days. That's that's weekends like we are believe that bring the benefits to both people who are traditional banking um this my constant app will be the online banking for crypto. That will be what we are trying to be the most popular one. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your answer. Same person, Crypto Lord, also asks, are you a global project or a local? Can anybody take advantage from anywhere without any limitations?
Great question. When it comes to our platform, the majority of our users are in the US. So, really, it's available to everyone everywhere when it comes to just needing an internet connection. But when it comes to our US customers, that's our main client base. So, when it comes to being a US citizen, there are other perks that the US customers can take advantage of that non US customers won't be able to, such as our ACH deposit option for US dollars. Also, taking advantage of our trial bonus program. When you first sign up with us, we do a trial that allows you to see how one of our investment options works. We have a referral program that allows you to take advantage of earning money as you refer people. That also, benefit U.S. customers as well. So there are a few features on the website that are just for US customers, but as far as our basic usage, it is available to everyone. And that's on a global scale.
All right, since that answered Jagmot's question as well, I'm going to move on to the next one. So Anwar asks, other than futures, what other services are offered targeting non-U.S. residents?
Great question. So when it comes to offers that do go towards non-US customers, short selling is one of those options that go toward them. When it comes to the platform itself. Again, basic usage as far as taking advantage of our promotions or anything that we have going on is available to non-customers that are non-US. But when it comes to certain, again, like I said earlier, certain aspects are only to take advantage of for our US customers, since again, that's our main client base.
All right, excellent. Thank you for answering again. All right, so Zed once again asked another question. Do you run master nodes with Firo collateral? So Zed asks, do you,
It looks like we're having some technical difficulties. It looks like one of our reps isn't able to hear the question. Um, but to answer to the best of my ability, to my understanding, we don't have any nodes that operate with the Firo collateral.
okay, I apologize for any technical difficulties, but thank you for answering. All right, so we have another question from Crypto Lord. He asks, do you have a plan to attract non-crypto investors to join in? Because the success of a project attracts more investors who haven't yet entered the crypto world. What are the plans to raise awareness about in the non-crypto space?
Great question. When it comes to non-cryptocurrency, I deal with customers on a daily day basis, and a lot of them don't know what crypto is, and a lot of times I have to explain, of course, what crypto is, and then once they get, an understanding of what it is, then they're able to make the best decision as far as what they want to do. But primarily, we do have people investing actual U.S. dollars when it comes to fiat money on our platform, which we have multiple options for. Currently, we have the option with the deposit option, where if you deposit money into the account, whatever is sitting in your account is going to be earning at a 4% APY rate, and it's going to be compounded every second, which again, we allow you to see when you first sign up with us. We put $4,000 in your balance and we let it sit there for 15 days. After 15 days, the $4,000 is then removed, but then you get to keep the interest. At that point, you can either withdraw the interest to your bank account or keep the interest in there to continue to earn more interest, or you can use that interest towards another lending part with your US dollars on the platform. Also, of course, we have the reverse of the crypto backed option, which, of course, are the investing side, where, of course, the investors are then lending to the borrowers and they're allowed to, or not allowed, but they're able to take advantage of whatever current rates we have. Currently, we have the option to invest your money for a 30-day term for a 6% APR. And then you have the option to do a 90-day term for a 6.5% return. And then you have the 7% option for 180 days for a 7% return on your money. So those are our three options when it comes to our lending out, or the crypto backed option when you lend your money when it comes to US dollars. And we're currently bringing back the loan originator. It's going to be a little different than it was before. But once we finalize the details on how it's going to operate, we'll make sure to send out a mass email to everyone to make sure that they understand how it's going to work, because it is going to be different than when we launched it last time. But it is called Loan Originator, and that would be technically our third investment option when it comes to US dollars.
Excellent. Thank you very much for answering. So it does appear that we are all caught up on questions. So I can step aside and you guys can pick the winners for the prizes.
So, my first selection for the prize would be the Crypto Lord question about our global project, or if it's local, with any limitations.
Excellent. Congratulations, Crypto Lord. All right. Who else would you say?
Uh, Secondly, I would say Muggles with the could you please tell us the difference between futures and short selling?
Congratulations, Muggles. All right, so three more to go.
And then I would also select the question of Anwar, with the question of, other than futures, what other services are offered to non-targeting non-US residents?
Excellent choice. Congratulations, Anwar. All right, two more.
Yeah, it seems like we have just received many questions. It's like people here is like people today is like they are watching the football match, the Euro, the World Cup already. So I will pick two left. Yeah, never heard of it. Thank you. Yeah, so onward, crypto lore, muggles. I think I would like res- re- give my award to crypto lore one more time because he's like and asked like three questions already, and the one more slap will be for muggles.
All right, excellent. All right, so as you guys can see in the chat, I posted what you would have to do in order to receive your prizes. All right, so I appreciate you guys taking the time out, Loudy and Nathaniel from MyConstant. Cheers to everyone that has listened, and thank you for addressing their queries. We hope that it was enough to convince you guys to give MyConstant a shot. All right, so thank you for joining us. Uh,
Thank you
was
so
there
much for
anything that you might want to say before you guys headed out?
yes, so we are really thank you and for having us a chance to show off as your Firo community, and we are really appreciate your time who has listened, and I trust your query, especially like crypto lore, muggles, onward. Really appreciate that your questions. Yeah, and look forward. With the $5 the price, you can like use it instantly on my constant app to experience our features. As you can use this for future short selling based on $5, and you can earn more profits from that. You will get more. Yep.
All right, excellent. Have a great day, everybody.